And Bogdan Bogdanovic, Greg, a highly decorated player internationally. Multiple silver medals with the Serbian national team, a EuroLeague champion back in 2017.
Yeah, I mean, he's a talented player, very skilled, and at 6'6" can play either guard spot. Great shooter. I think he's one to watch.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Bagley. Young is subbed in for Murray. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, some have nicknamed Senator Nikola Jokic the Joker, and he does have a lighthearted approach. He said, "This is not a job. I'm enjoying the game like a game of pickup basketball in my hometown." That's the mentality. No pressure. It's just a game. He feels that staying calm can succeed. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. The Timberwolves shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First free throw is good. Well, we've got great dunkers now. You played at a time when there were sensational dunkers in the NBA.
Yeah, I saw a lot of guys go over the top of
including
me
yourself,
and do it.
Including yourself.
Too kind. Here's the money. Kevin, I think about those old, and we remember these, the old VHS tapes where you used to get like the dunk highlight tapes. Those are still
Sean Kemp.
so fresh in my mind.
Dr. J.
Dominique Wilkins over the top. MJ over everybody.
Young Vince Carter.
Kenny Skywalker. I mean, just the list goes on and on. But the best in-game dunker, I think it's pretty unanimous that Vince Carter still holds the title.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. Towns with the steal. To the paint. It's stolen. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, I don't know how you deal with the length of Antetokounmpo. I mean, his name is long enough, and then you look at the body.
And Brent, you look at Giannis Antetokounmpo's slashing game. Standing, maybe a hair under 7 foot tall. How do you even put it into words?
Well, it's hard to imagine a more perfect frame for today's game in terms of getting in transition, having a versatile offensive game, putting it down, getting to the rack. The one thing that we're anxious to see is whether or not Giannis will develop the type of range from the three-point line that makes it respectable. Other than that, he's pretty much unstoppable.
He's off on the first. Off as well, so he misses both. Minnesota leading by 8, and the pass to Doncic. The rebound by Hield. Inside, the kick out to Young. Yes, that goes in.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he's set to fire.
Pass to Doncic. Towns with it. 7 points in the game. Dishes it to Whiteside. Passed it easy breezy. Lays it up and banks it in. Easy breezy's got 11.
Look, I know everybody wants to play point guard, but when Whiteside starts to do it, look out.
Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. Young outside. And yes, it's good.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Pass to Doncic. And here's Towns, defended by Young. Towns dishes to Whiteside. The pass to easy breezy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up on the high post. Alive, Minnesota, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Once his team got Whiteside the ball that close to the bucket, the defense is absolutely at his mercy.
For Minnesota, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
One of the areas where we've seen Whiteside improve is that free throw percentage. Much better than when he first came into the NBA.
At the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Here's Hield. Here's Bull. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Bull's got his second basket of the night.
And this is what happens when you fail to block out.
Defensive rebounding just as important as causing the miss in the first place.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Chris Middleton. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. He's averaging 15 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
His instincts naturally are to score the basketball. That ability to find the creases in the defense is something you just don't teach, and it's awesome.
Sacramento with the ball. After Luka Doncic's miss, it's deflected. And here's Bogdanovich. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Down low. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Now here's Middleton. He's covered closely. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. And there's the call on Easy Breezy. That's his first foul. Bull, the pass to Middleton. Rebound, Minnesota. They've held a 12-point lead early. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That will complete this 4-game homestand. To the middle, reverses. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got 9.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And Young kicks to Middleton. Here's Bull. The putback. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Towns. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now, here is Young. 10 points for him. Bull, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for the matchup with the Jazz, this is a game that they are expected to win. But sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Kemba Walker is checked in for Bogdanovich. Sacramento also making some changes. Jokic is checked in for B. Bagley comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Jamal Murray in for Hield. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Now Walker. He has 7. He kicks it to Towns. Ball's knocked loose. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Towns has got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Jokic finds Antetokounmpo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Towns.
Hard to get upset at the defense there. Antetokounmpo is no easy matchup down low in the paint.
6 attempts for him at the line. He's made 4.
And high quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
Shooting 2.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Walker. He's got 7. Kicks it to Doncic. Passes it to Towns. Pass to Whiteside. 6 to shoot. And here's Walker outside. Jokic grabs the miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Now here's Murray. Defense right on him. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in the game.
That's a nice move on the bounce from Giannis, showing that the tools are getting sharper.
And Nikola Jokic came late to the game. He actually grew up horse racing. Finally started playing organized hoops at the age of 16. You never know it, though one of the most skilled big men the league has to offer.
And Jokic, Greg, said he was a fat point guard until he got taller.
Well, even now, Kevin, Jokic, not the most chiseled physique, but the point guard background makes sense. His playmaking for a center is off the charts.
The free throw drops for Towns.
And already a leader at such a young age, Towns' teammates look to him to anchor them on both ends, and he has not disappointed.
Now, here's Jokic. 9 points in the game so far. Antetokounmpo kicks to Jokic. Over Towns. Jokic, no good. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Timberwolves. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart, and he's going in for the kill.
Now, here is Young. He's got 10. Back to Jokic. Shoots over Towns. Offensive rebound. And to Antetokounmpo. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
Giannis right now getting hard work done on the inside to get some extra possession.
And Walker kicks to Doncic. Here's Towns. Sweet little floater. Towns has got 13 points in just this quarter.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Murray outside. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Back to Murray.
Well, he's gotten shots up, but they're not finding the rim. The squad's suffering because of it right now. A bit out of rhythm.
And Doncic gets it to go.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 12. He gets it in there. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points for the game.
I mean, take a look at Giannis in his first year as opposed to now. That strength coming into play now.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for Minnesota. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, you got some scoring going in that first half. What did you take advantage of?
I'm just finding spots, not chasing it, letting it come to me. Just using what my teammates give me.
Productive half so far, Karl Anthony. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. The first half was all about Karl Anthony Towns. He had 20 points, 2 blocked shots, and 3 rebounds. In their previous game, he had a performance he said he wanted to put behind him quickly, and so far he's doing just that with the nice first half he had here. And Shaq, what do you think about what we saw from Minnesota?
The versatility of Karl Anthony Towns, we saw it in the first half. Can beat you in the post, can beat you from long range. Then, on the other end, he's able to use his length to affect shots.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Sacramento?
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie. They're not closing down the lane, and they're not going hard on the perimeter. That will get an L in any book.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
We come back to Minnesota now with a striking look at the 10th Avenue Bridge, downtown Minneapolis, off in the distance. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Well, we saw in the first half, he has a nice mixture of moves down low, and they've been going to him.
Well, he's a volume scorer in the post, and right now the volume's at 11. So if you're not going to run doubles at him, we'll see if he can get more of that done in the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Kings trail by 10, tipping off the second half. Here's Fred Hoiberg's 5. They've got Antetokounmpo. Jamal Murray is out there with Young. Then it's Bagley. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here is Young. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Young taking his time here. Timberwolves leading by 10. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. A three-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got the first points of the second half up on the board for Minnesota. Murray kicks to Bagley. Pass to Jokic. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Wide open look here for Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Murray's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Young against Walker. There's the pass to Towns. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
The Timberwolves put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
One shot.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Murray with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Young's shot is off.
You got to make that. The defense was far from terrible, but, man, that's an easy shot.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
This is when length becomes a massive, massive positive. What a shot block by Giannis.
Here's easy breezy. 6 on the shot clock. Towns. And now here comes Young leading the break. He gets that one. 16 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And at full speed, he still has the wherewithal to get himself in good position.
Yeah, the snap decisions right there, reading the situation on the move and then making the right choice.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
You just never know what Doncic is going to do. I mean, which is one of the reasons he gets the defense to foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, the versatility and competitive fire of Doncic is impressive. You can just tell this kid loves to play the game.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, tonight his shot's been a bit off, but still, they lead the game.
Murray, no good. It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Timberwolves. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Here's Murray. Not going to go that time. Walker with some nice D. Timberwolves leading by 14. Towns wide open. And another 3 for Minnesota.
He's a heady player. He knows how to get himself going and giving his team a real advantage right now on the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
And checking out the stats for Jokic. He's been dominant over the last month. 4th in rebounding and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. Now here's Murray. And you can see his scoring totals. Points a game on average. Here's Murray, trailing by 17. Connects from 3-point range.
And that's where Murray's speed shines through. He gives the D no time to react off that pass.
And it's Towns missing. Sacramento's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Bagley, no good. Minnesota leading by 14. Passes it to Doncic. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Whiteside. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Young passes to Bagley. The kick out to Young. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Charity stripe shot. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Yeah, nice. Jokic just stepped up, had some poise there. The shot was under pressure, but I don't think he felt it.
Now here's Whiteside. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Unloads from 9. Oh, that's blocked.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooter.
Terrific awareness among this collection of centers and power forwards. The big men averaging the most assists per contest over the previous 10 games. Jokic is 3rd.
It takes a tremendous feel for the game to be able to make the passes these big guys are capable of making out of the low post.
Well, an offense that's unpredictable can be tough to guard. The ball doesn't go into the low post and never come out. It keeps moving thanks to their passing ability and playing unselfish basketball.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Second free throw, no good. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Antetokounmpo finds Jokic. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
Yep, it counts.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance from the squad.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 17. Bagley with the bucket.
Yeah, the rhythm, the timing, an encouraging sign seeing Bagley knock it down there off the catch.
Doncic dishes to Walker. Makes it off the glass. Walker's got 9 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And Young kicks to Antetokounmpo. Down low. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 13 after the bucket is good from Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, the inside game of Jokic continues to improve. Adept at using that big body, finding an angle, and taking advantage.
And the Timberwolves call time.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
Yeah, and therein lies the trick, discussing ways to be aggressive, but not committing turnovers.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Sacramento. Buddy Hield comes in for Young. Now, here's Walker. He's got 9. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Minnesota with the ball. Down low. He's against Jokic.
Jokic showing off the defensive work there. Outstanding at staying in the face of his man.
Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket for Middleton. For Minnesota, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Outside, Walker. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. No good from outside. The Kings trail by 11. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
It's a huge night for Giannis Antetokounmpo at the offensive end of the floor. That length and athleticism just proving to be too much for any defensive scheme.
Outside, Walker. Right side, Bogdanovich. Fires it up. Another miss by Minnesota. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And here we go. Okogie. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Tearaway warm-ups have long been a feature of the NBA. But last season, the new tearaway jerseys, they just kept ripping apart.
The old uniform malfunction, Kevin, last year. Yeah, maybe.
You even had a couple malfunctions, and that was odd.
Well, the tie, bad tie.
Yeah.
I always have bad ties.
You know,
I think they're looking back at the material choices for what they're doing. So maybe there'll be some subtle changes into this year. But it was interesting in the early part of last year. A lot of guys with a finger underneath the arm and pulling away a jersey and ripped away. So maybe the supplier will do something about that this year.
Walker's shot is off.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
For Sacramento, they have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
Chris Middleton has worked his way back and come a long way. The former second-round pick becoming a consistent starter in the league.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Bogdanovich looking around. He kicks it to Walker. Over Murray. Walker's shot is off. Sacramento's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. To the inside, Middleton, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th assist here tonight. Minnesota's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Ball's knocked loose. Right side, the pass to Walker. Drills the 3-pointer.
If you do that.
Hield kicks to Jokic. Offensive rebound. Some solid defense from Brown. And Whiteside's got the ball here for Minnesota. 17 points was their biggest margin. Middleton against Whiteside. And Whiteside sends it back.
Whiteside, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. That one's swatted.
Down low. Hield with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Murray. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Jamal Murray, you can't start much younger than Jamal did. At age 3, he reportedly could play basketball for hours on end. Where's the nap time, Kevin? That's right. Where is the nap time?
And the first one at the line is good. There really isn't a time in Murray's life that he wasn't great at this game.
No, in Canada, just such a great career in Ontario. Played alongside, actually, Thon Maker. And then 1 year at Kentucky. Who doesn't have 1 year at Kentucky? Drafted 7th overall. And what an amazing fit that he's still pointing up and improving. One of the game's more deadly shooters right now. Encouraging sign there to see him knock down the free throw.
Doncic dishes to Bogdanovich. Pass to Doncic. For Murray. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 8.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
Kicks it to Hield. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Jokic, no good.
Credit the defense, wisely avoiding fouling the shooter. Don't want to give up the personal there. And he made him attempt a difficult layup.
The Kings trail by 7, and the pass to Bowl. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
That's just poor shooting right now from him, and I'm not sure why he's even attempting those kind of shots.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now.
What's
Bagley, he's checked in for Jokic. Young is subbed in for Jamal Murray. That free throw good from Doncic. Here's Young. 10 points for him. To the paint. Here's Middleton. And the layup's good off the glass. Middleton's got 9 points in the quarter.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
For the three, a nice shot by Bogdanovic. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
I think he's just going to get more and more confident from behind the arc and become a more consistent scorer in this league as time goes by.
Now here's Middleton. 17 points in the game. Passes it to Bull. He dishes it to Heel. Shot clock at 6. Young passes to Bull. Chalk up 2 there. Bull's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
Here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. Pass to Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 12 points for him.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Field left side. And it's denied.
And not exactly quick off the floor, but Luka uses great anticipation to make defensive plays.
Okogie covered by Heel. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. 27 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Saric against Young. Looking to get back on track here. We've got 13 seconds left in the 3rd. A second chance effort, and the layup is good. Young's got 12.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Okogie. Good D by Heel. And so it's Minnesota in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Timberwolves leading by 9. Dario Saric is out there with Brown. Then there's Bogdanovic. And it's Young. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And it's good for 2.
Phenomenal use of the body there to free himself up from the defender and get a clean look at the basket.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Pass to Middleton. Back to Jokic, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Saric.
At 6'10", 250 pounds. That's a big man out there, and he uses his size to draw the contact there. Nice job by Jokic.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
It didn't take too long for Jokic to blossom into one of the better young players in the league. Much quicker than most folks, I think, give him credit for.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Timberwolves leading by 10. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And they still need to step up just a little bit. They have the lead, but he needs to find himself out there. You know, we talk so much about accurate shooting. Sometimes accurate passing can lead to great shooting. You saw it there.
Outside Bogdanovich. He kicks it to Young. Passes to Brown. Jokic with the steal. Murray against Young. Out to the wing. Here's Bull. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
You know, you hear that A word all the time, aggressive, and sometimes just being that can turn your game around. He's been that in the second half, their go-to guy here.
Now here's Saric. Kicks to Bogdanovich. It's to Saric. Back to Young. Over Murray. Young's shot is off. And here are the
takes this one right into the paint, getting way too physical for the D to deal with.
And that one falls for Middleton. And he can't hit the second.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
And the Kings with possession. They're rolling here with the 9-point run. Here's Hield. It's good. This game is all even.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
Now, here is Young.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stop to get the 2 points. Sacramento's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. Middleton can't get it to go. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Inside, Bogdanovich.